Today I'm so excited to share some early fall decorating with you. I picked up a gorgeous piece of furniture on Facebook Marketplace for a steal, and I'm going to show you how I style that as we transition from late summer into early fall. Hello everyone, and thank you for clicking on today's video, joining me for this adventure, and an adventure it surely is going to be. I found a beautiful antique secretary on Facebook Marketplace, and it was only $40. It was a little rough, needed a little polishing, but I got it into a stunning condition. I'm going to share it all with you. And then we're going to do a soft launch into fall. I'm not quite ready for all of the pumpkins and orange and bright colors that come with the changing of the season, but I am ready to softly transition over, and we're going to do that in some styling and decorating today. So let's get this party started and start decorating with my new Facebook Marketplace find. It is an antique according to the lady. I'm not sure, I can't verify that, but it's a Chippendale style secretary. She said her grandfather brought it over from Wales on a ship. So it is a little rough inside and out. Outside is better than this right here. This has been well loved. The drawers need to be put back on the tracks, but just a great little piece, and you will not believe how much I paid for it. I got it for only $40. Can you believe that? You can't buy anything that is made of solid wood for that price anymore. So I got it inside, and I've deconstructed the shelves and taken out the glass and the decorative pieces on the glass. And we're going to use this miracle product. I love this. It is Restore a Finish by Howard's. I get it at Lowe's, and you use a very fine steel wool, the number 0000, I believe is what it is. It's the finest steel wool. You just coat your steel wool with that Restore Finish, and going with the grain of the wood, you just rub that Restore Finish on. You're going to work in small sections like I'm doing here, and then you can take a soft cloth, or I used paper towels to wipe off the excess. And short of redoing the finish on your piece, this gives it luster and shine. If your wood is dry, it brings back the moisture to it. And you can see in all of these shots just how pretty it is and how good it looks with just this one simple product. Now, down the road, I may want to completely refinish and restore this, but for now, this is what I have time to do, and it just came together beautifully. I can't even show you on camera enough, I don't think. I got the hinges back on the open front door. I got the drawers back on the hinges. I even have a skeleton key that's going to work in the lock that was included in this. And so once I have this polished up, it is going to be a beautiful piece to add into my home. So I'm sharing all of this with you to inspire you to rejuvenate some furniture maybe that you already own, or to go to Facebook Marketplace, go to thrift stores and antique malls and look past the scuffs and scratches. And if you think you can get a good deal on it and it's something that you could use this product on, you can easily turn a thrifted find into a gem. And just look at that. Like I said, a miracle product. Can you believe how good this looks side by side? A lot of this is dust, and a lot of it is just wear and surface scratches on the finish. You can't even deny how good this product is and how good it makes your furniture look. This is not sponsored. I will have it linked down in the description box for you. There's different colors. I'm using walnut on this piece, but I have used mahogany in the past on my wood trim. If you've been at my home for a while here, you know I have a lot of wood trim, and it keeps it looking in pristine condition. Now that I have it polished, I'm showing you the corner here that I'm going to place this antique secretary and where we're going to start our early fall decorating. We're going to clear out this corner and this is where it's going to go. I love how it fits here. It's perfect. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I am replacing the knobs. I am using these that I picked up at Lowe's on the inside, the small inside drawers. And then off of Amazon, I ordered this peel and stick wallpaper to line the inside of the drawers just to make them finished and nice and clean and give a pretty look to my antique hutch. I have my antique secretary in place. It's all polished up and I am going to get to decorating it with you for early fall. We're not quite ready for pumpkins and fall greenery yet, but we want to start transitioning to that vibe. Now my idea is to put something up here on this space. I have my husband's deer mount up here, but I want to decorate on top of here and I want to fill in this gap and then trail it over my decor. And then from there, the way I want to decorate it so it's most visually interesting is to go from here. I want to zigzag down my shelves. And then on this side, I want to go in another zigzag so it creates triangular angles, but that it is visually pleasing so that we can create some interest here in these little shelves. And then I have some decorating ideas for down here on the actual secretary part that you would work on as the desks. This blue and white vase is going to fill in the biggest portion and gap up here. And then I have this thrifted ginger jar with the silver lid, and I'm going to put it here to create that step down look. I have my dough bowl that I've had for probably 12 years now. I'm going to set it on the edge here. And then to soften the entire look, I found this greenery on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I got it for $4.49 a stalk. I bought 2 stalks. It has these beautiful fall colors that are going to start bleeding in to the season early as we transition from summer to fall. I'm going to fluff these out and layer them up in here. Going across here and use some of my blue and whites down over on this side of the shelf. To break up some of the wood tones, I'm going to start by placing this ironstone saucer here. And on top of that, I'm going to add this little teacup that I picked up at Goodwill recently for a couple of dollars. It was not very much at all. And then I pulled from my collection one of my ironstone transferware pieces. And I'm going to just prop that back here in the back. Again, it's going to be bringing in that blue and white from the top shelf, but it's going to also break up a lot of that wood background. And then I have these little bust statues, and I'm going to place the Beethoven one up here, and that's going to complete that side of the vignette on the shelf. For the other side, I want to use a lot of books here in my secretary, so I've grouped together some of these I've collected over the years or have had from family that have passed it down. And then I've got this brass duck head bookend. I'm going to break up my set. I got these at an estate sale. That's going to prop those books up. And then this was a Target find. I have a set of 2. And I'm just going to gently place that one back up here behind that to again break up some of that wood tone. For the second shelf, we want to bring our color then down onto this side of the shelf. So we're going to use our blue and white over here. I'm going to start with another book. It's really pretty. I thrifted this for $1 at a garage sale. I'm going to use it like a riser for this little chinoiserie blue and white pot. This came from Home Goods. It was $9.99, and it's going to add the perfect color here. Again, I'm going to use a lot of books. I want to bring the books and carry them down to this side and mimic that with the duck head. So I'm going to do that, use my other duck head, bookend, and secure the books that way. So then now you can see how we have this zigzag pattern developing. This is the second print that I got to that first one. It's going to add that visual interest from shelf to shelf. And then another composer bust is going to go in here. For this last shelf here on the bottom, we're going to continue doing the same zigzag pattern down onto the decor on the bottom shelf. So to do that, I have more books that I have collected. We're just going to prop them in there like that. This ginger jar was a thrift find that I shared. I got it on half price day, so it was only $5. Very pretty, a lot of colors. For this side over here, we want to continue our blue and white down into this space. But before I add that blue and white down here as we continue on to the shelf, I'm going to use once again an old book that I thrifted for $1 at a garage sale as a riser down here so that we have that similar look. You want it to be cohesive and similar, but not exact copy replica from shelf to shelf. I shared this estate sale find in a spring decorating video, and it's just so cute with the rabbit. I am going to move it from my dining room into here. And that's going to give us that pop of blue and white color. I have a third composer bust here. This one's Mozart. It's going to go in the back. And then I shared these in my last thrifted video. These brass ducks are going to get a place of honor in their new home here on the book. And that's going to carry the brass down from the shelf. So you have a little bit of brass on every shelf. And then there's a little too much empty space over here. And I want to keep it interesting on this shelf. So I have this little pot with faux ivy in it. I have had this for probably 20 years. And it moves all over my house. And I'm just going to place that down in here on that side to bring a little life and color and break up all of that brown wooden surface. So here you can see how I have just zigzagged that blue and white decor across in a pattern on my shelves, but then also using books and brass, I've repeated that on my shelves as well, going the other way. It's just so interesting and so much more pleasing to the eye. When you layer your decor like this, but then use like and similar items to create that cohesive styled look. So I want to leave that down and do a little decor here on the surface of the secretary. Just a little something to add interest and to break up all this wood coming down from the shelves. I am going to close my doors. Some people leave them open, but I think I'm going to shut them for now, and I'll show you that as we decorate along here. I have this really pretty trinket tray. I got it half price, so it was $3.50 at the same garage sale as I got that ginger jar that's just on that bottom shelf. I am using it as my base for my Target lamp. I've had this for a while. I think they still have them at Target if you're looking for one. I will link anything I can for you. This was a clearance find back in probably February from Walmart, but it screams transitional from summer to fall. And it has all those pretty colors in it. And then at Hobby Lobby, this sweet little picture, it was $5.49. It's the perfect little size to layer in there. And I used this little, I guess it's some kind of little vase or a little cup, Turkish cup maybe. I just have some green moss in there. I used it in my entryway for summer. And how cute is this little Lenox swan? I think it's a place card holder for a dining table, but I got it for just a couple of dollars at a garage sale, and it's just too cute. I love miniatures, and it's going to be precious just sitting in there like that. Before you go, I would appreciate if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, and if you're not already a part of the Uniquely Lesa family here, hit that subscribe bar, ring your notification bell so that you don't miss a future upload. I have a lot of fall content headed your way. This is the most exciting time of year between now through Christmas when I do a lot of decorating in my home, and I would love for you to be here for that. I try to give you unique and creative ideas for home decorating, and I love to share that here on my channel with you to inspire you to create a home that you love and enjoy spending time in. Thank you so much again for being here. I adore each and every one of you. Until I see you in that next video, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. See you again real soon.